Welcome to this quantum security and defense presentation. Quantum Safe Networks, Threats, Best Practices, and Use Cases. Dr. Giampaolo Panariello. Giampaolo has over 30 years of experience in aerospace and telco industries. As CTO of Network Infrastructures in Nokia, today Giampaolo is responsible for thought leadership and business development in Europe, with special focus on security communications and innovative technologies, including quantum-safe networks, secure data centers, underwater communications, fiber sensing, artificial intelligence, and non-terrestrial networks. He started as carrier in the aerospace industry. Pioneer of LEO Satellite Constellations, he designed the payload of the Globalstar Constellation satellites. Then he moved to Telco Industry in Siemens and later in Nokia, contributing to the launch of 3G, 4G, and 5G networks in Europe. He received a doctorate degree in electronic engineering at the University of Rome, La Sapienza, and a master's in business administration. Giampaolo counts more than 50 among participations in conferences, roundtables, and publications on specialized magazines.
So, as Anna mentioned before, the idea today is the next 30 minutes is to go through the concept of quantum safe network is the vision of Nokia. The undertitle is Threat, Best Practice, and Use Case. So maybe the first question that you could have is about how Nokia is talking about quantum safe network is a vendor of mobile phone. Let's say that we left mobile phone about 10 years ago. Now we are suppliers of network equipment. But what about quantum? So I would like to show you this slide, not to explain what is this, because you know much better than me, but just to remember that for what concerns the quantum technology 1.0 and the main technology that I summarized before, Nokia Bell Labs was inventors of transistor and also inventors of solar cells. And for what concerns quantum 2.0, Nokia Bell Labs is very active in all the three areas for what concerns research. And we as Nokia, we are very much acting with commercial product on security that we can consider part of the quantum communication. So, starting about the threats, again, you know better than me what are the threats of quantum computer on communication. I just want to show you this picture that I like it a lot. This is coming from the Deloitte Center for Financial Service and showing what is the forecast spending for defensive and offensive capability of quantum computing. So we can see a very strong asymmetry in the next future for the spending of offensive capabilities much more than defensive. And this is giving an idea why now we have to take care of the possible attack of quantum computers on the security of our communication. So when this will come, maybe also this we already saw, this is an idea of what are the probability to have a quantum computer breaking RSA 2048 in 24 hours. There are two curves that you can see, more optimistic, more pessimistic. More or less, we are talking about probability of 50% in 15 years. So why we have to care now? I have two answers to this question. First answer, this is a press release of Google, let's say, affirmation of Google that said in February this year, that most probably quantum computers are arriving in 5 years. This was an answer to the CEO of NVIDIA that said instead that maybe 15 or 20 years is the time to have quantum computer. In parallel, there was the CEO of D-Wave that was saying, hey guys, we have already some type of quantum computer. So as you can see that maybe it's not 15 years, could be also before. But even if this will be 15, 20 years.
Watch the full presentation online at quantumsecuritydefense.com.